Sonia, Mother, whichever title you prefer, you reached out to me, attempting to be my mother again. My response to you is this: no. No, I do not want your pity. I do not want your sorrow or your tears begging me to come back to your home. And I certainly do not want your money. Better yet, I should turn you in for having that money in the first place. The money you possess belongs to Mila. It belongs to her and her daughter. Did you know that? Did you think to ask Joe whose money it was before you decided to invest it in your selfish self? Did you think about Mila before you bought your big diamond earrings? Or did you think of Mila's innocent daughter as you strutted around in a new pair of lizard skin trimmed cowboy boots? You had a nephew who was more of a son to you than I am your daughter, and you left him with only a quarter of his money. You promised your nephew a college education, and you basically stripped him of that. It didn't cost you a dime, but you still took away $30,000 from him. For what? So that you could leave the one man who actually cared for you, unlike the men you encountered at your previous workplace? What did Joe do to deserve such a cruel aunt like you? Did he discover your old habits? Is that it, Sonia? Is that it, Mother? So once again you run away from your problems, just like you ran away from me. How could you think that offering me stolen money would bring us closer together? That the money would suddenly erase all of the mistakes you made as my mother? Did you think it would make me want to be your daughter again? Is that what you think of me? That you could shove money in my face and I will dance the part of your daughter? How dare you? I am nothing like you. I want nothing to do with you, and I have made it clear. I changed my name. There is a reason that I no longer go by Murphy. Murphy, your daughter, she's gone. Gone are the days that I called a shameless woman who danced for money my mother. And gone are the days where I ask you who my father is. I am ashamed of you. Ashamed to have a mother who does not know her worth. There is a reason that my name is now London. London. You have never asked me to explain my sudden name change. You probably don't even care. But here's the cold hard truth, Mother. I never had a family. I never had someone to talk to or run to for advice. I never had a mother. I never had a cousin like Joe. Joe and I could have been best friends. I never had an uncle that looked out for me the way I know that Basil would have. I never had a father. Yes, if he learned to control his temper, Whitey would have been a good father to me. And I also know that I could have had an aunt that helped me get through tough times. Geraldine could have been that aunt for me. And she could have had a niece that could have helped her. Geraldine and I can relate. We both shut the world out when really, all we needed was that very world. We could have been a family. We could have been strong together. But instead, you contacted me to make me feel guilty for not being a part of your life? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Let me tell you something, Mother. The strength that I have is not from you. You did not teach me to be brave like a mother teaches her daughter. I taught myself. I raised myself.